Hello and welcome to www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. We are here at the CRNFC grounds. This is the Dialog Champions League 2015 Super 8 encounter. Javelin versus Crystal Palace FC. Pride at stake for both the sides. Two very young captains for either side. Number 13 for Crystal Palace, Shifan Mohammed, and number 11, Rizkan Faizer. Both teams are down at the bottom of the Super 8 table, points table, without any wins in the Super 8 stage. So both the sides would be eyeing their first win in the penultimate week. This is the start of the 6th week. Tomorrow it will be Colombo FC versus Navy and Renown versus Army. Two head-to-head clashes tomorrow, and on Friday and Saturday the 7th week would start. Tomorrow the two matches, Navy versus Colombo FC and Army versus Renown, will be played at the Sugatdas Stadium. Both the matches will be live on your #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com, as I'm joined in commentary by Lelum Mahakumara. Lelum, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Navod, and to all the viewers joining live around the globe on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. And today we are once again here at CRNFC grounds. It's the final couple of weeks of the Dialog Champions League 2015 Super 8 round. Javelin versus Crystal Palace, two teams who are at the bottom of the points table, just fighting it out here for dignity. The final two team huddles just before the start of the game. It's a hot afternoon here in Colombo today with bright sunlight. So of course the two teams will take considerable time to settle down into the heat and play a good game of football.
It's good to see that the rains have stayed away after last night's heavy thunder showers, and hope the rains would stay away for today as well, as Javelin is about to kick things off. Looking at the Javelin side, it's Dhammika Senrat, and at left back it's Munir Saleh as Javelin kicks off. Centre backs Rizwan Shoaib, Chamara De Silva, and right back Revin Kumar, who has kept his position from last match. Afam Akram, Madhav Ruan Siri, Rizkan Faizer, Mohammed Hassan, Naveen Jude, and up front is Malaka Pereira, who has got the nod to start here today. Edgard Modeste, who started that last match, is not playing. Rizkan is playing in midfield, and Malaka Pereira would be playing up front.
And with me I have the Javelin lineup here, starting off with wearing the number 13 jerseys Mohammed Shifan, Isaac Abba, Khalid Asmail, Mohammed Razwan, Jean Francois, Erastus, and wearing the number 8 jerseys Mohammed Shamil, Rangana Navaratna, Nandasiri Ekanayaka, Bandara Ratnayaka, and of course the final slot will be filled by Buddhika Silva, who's wearing the number 6 jersey for Javelin, as they're in the defense now. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Crystal Palace now has the ball. Francois puts it back to Charita Ratnayaka. Now Buddhika Silva. Buddhika Silva and Nandasiri Ekanayaka are back in the lineup. Ball in search of Abba, intercepted, but still Crystal Palace has it. Erastus, ball towards Rauzan. He's unable to control it. Still keeps it in. No, the ball has gone out.
Player down on the gun ground in the early minutes of the game here as the referee calls on the physio. He'll be treated off the sideline as the referee recommences the game. It'll be a throw-in for Javelin. Javelin, of course, they've lost all their Super 8 stage matches and not in the best of the form.
Erastus is fouled and the first free kick of the match goes in favor of Crystal Palace. Isaac Abba stands over it. And Mohammad Rauzan is back on the field. Looks to be okay. Low ball by Abba. Easily gathered by Senarath. Ball over the defense for Navin Jude to run onto. He gets to it. One-on-one with Buddhika Silva. Easily dealt with by Silva. Now to Shamil. Abba gives it to Rauzan. Shamil. Dispossessed. Good work ethic here shown by Crystal Palace to get the ball back. And Erastus trying to wiggle himself into the box, puts in a cross. Rizkan Pfizer is there to clean it up.
A pretty slow start into the game. Teams just settling in, nothing out of ordinary. As the Javelin gets the ball into their attacking half. Right outside the box, Javelin tries to get a cross in, but the defense of the boys dressed in yellow is just too good right there.
Rauzan now puts the ball on the left for Erastus. Erastus against Ravin Kumar. Ravin Kumar does well, but Erastus showing his strength. Shamil. And Francois taking the first shot. Puts it over. Navin Jude. Shamil. Munir Sali now has it. Going backwards is Javelin. Dhammika Senarath clears it well under pressure from Abba. Ravin Kumar to Ruan Sibri. Rizwan. Good ball for Navin Jude. He looks for options. Puts in a low cross. Ratnayaka clears it away. Once again, back into the box.
That's Khalid Asmail, who's down on the ground with a cramp as the referee calls in for the physio once again. Pretty slow start into the game, nothing out of the ordinary, just settling in. As I'm going to remind you about the ThePapare.com's social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram and SoundCloud. We are a 24/7 news hub targeting both international and national news. So do stay joined with us on our social media platforms, as I mentioned a couple of moments ago, and be updated on each and every sport. As he gets up on his knees, it's a throw-in for Javelin as Mohammad Hassan takes it and sends it out of line. And now it will be Crystal Palace with a chance here.
Ball over the defense now. Abba running. And Ravin Kumar clears it. But only until Erastus. Munir Sal intercepts and give it to Hassan. Naveen puts in a delightful through ball. Now Rizkan Faiza gives it to Afam Akram. Is this the first goal? No, it isn't. It's Ranga Navaratna coming off his lines and blocking it.
He'll be disappointed. Afam Akram, he had a clear chance there with a beautiful through ball starting off from Naveen Jude and off the skipper. One-on-one play, it was just him and the goalkeeper, and he couldn't just capitalize on his task there. He'll be pretty disappointed. And it was a beautiful effort by the Crystal Palace goalkeeper as well. Navaratna just coming off his mark and making sure he puts his body in front of the ball to save the day for the boys from Gampola.
Free kick for Javelin. Mohammad Hassan. Standing over it. The shot. Free kick for Makram. Misplaces his pass. As Nandasiri Ekanayaka has it now. Gives it to Erastus. Crystal Palace on the break. Puts it over Ravin Kumar for Isaac Abba. Turns one man. And that's the goal.
Beautiful counter-attack from Crystal Palace. Isaac Abba coming off with that with a blinder. Just teasing the defender out and getting himself some space, and with a clear shot. It was just an easy task for a player who is in the caliber of Isaac Abba. Beautiful play by him, and that's first blood in today's game. Crystal Palace is leading this game now 1-0. And of course, Javelin will be very disappointed. They did have a clear chance there, Afam Akram, in that earlier possession, but the counter was just too good, or rather even better, from Crystal Palace. As Javelin restarts the game. They're under pressure now with this early goal scored. So they will have to come out and play their normal game, settle in and get those passes right and build up possession.
Javelin being punished for not taking that opportunity. A clear-cut chance, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Afam Akram shooting straight at Ranganavaratna. And on the other end, Isaac Abba calmly slotting that in. Beautiful play now here. Malaka Pereira Hassan creating that opportunity, but once again, poor finishing. Malak Pereira, poor poke. Straight at Ranganavaratna. Let's see if Crystal Palace punish Javelin once again for not taking those opportunities. Now injured. He's offside.
Once again, a chance gone begging for Java Lane. Poor finishing at that position. So 2 out of 2 chances just gone onto the waste paper basket. As Crystal Palace is once again in the attacking half. Looking for that second goal there. Right outside the box. Takes a shot at goal, but the defense was just covering the path. Not much damage done that possession, but it'll be a corner for Crystal Palace.
Rauzan inside the box, tries to cut back in. Ravin Kumar clears it partially. And Shifan Mohammed Zafar curling way wide. Afam Akram putting good pressure. Dispossessors comes into the box. But Khalidas making up for his mistake. Puts it out for a corner.
A much needed chance for Java Lane here. They need to make sure they get things right in this corner as the kick comes curling in and off the hands of the goalkeeper. The ball will just roll on to the sideline. Not much damage done by the offense of the boys just in red. The free kick from Mohammad Hassan goes way over. Another chance that they should have capitalized on now. They did have 2 clear chances at the beginning of the game, but both of them, due to poor finishes, was just gone begging for Java Lane. And during one occasion, the counter-attack from Crystal Palace was just too good. As Isaac Abbas scored the first goal for Crystal Palace, and right now they are in offense once again through the legs of the defender there. As Senrat comes off his mark, make sure that he saves the day, not letting the offense score another goal. corner for Crystal Palace. As the kick comes, powerful kick into the box, but keeper gets there first. The rebound ball is gone from Crystal Palace as they try to get the pass right, but it's very well intercepted off by Java Lane. It was Malaka Pereira who was trying to tussle the ball and get hold of it, but who failed. This time over the defender, and Senrat comes and collects it. Not letting any of the other players to get in close. Still just 18 minutes precisely gone in this game, so there's a lot of time remaining in the game for Java Lane, as once again Malaka tries a shot at goal, but Navratna makes no mistake in covering the territory for Crystal Palace. And it's a corner now for Java Lane. Isakava, the goal scorer, gets a pass. Now in the defense, in offense rather, Crystal Palace looking for options. Intercepted off very well by the Java Lane defense and putting pressure now. Signs of settling into the game. The cross comes in perfect manner, but intercepted by the goalkeeper. He has been on point since the start of the game with those two brilliant saves in the early couple of minutes. Reminding you about all the content shared on ThePapare.com. All photos and videos are available for sale at reasonable rates. You can send us your request email to editor@ThePapare.com, or you can simply contact us on 077 333 0088, which is our hotline, and it is also displayed on your screen. So make a note of it and send us your request, and you can purchase all the photos and videos that are published on ThePapare.com. As we speak, Java Lane, slow signs of settling into the game. Just trying to find that perfect combination skill. Skipper with the ball here. Tries to go on his own, but makes a mess of it at the end. Mohammed Hassan, of course, just speaking some sense into him. They will get a free kick, nevertheless. Much needed set piece opportunity for Java Lane, as this time the kick goes right inside the box into the far left. Poor attempt in that corner by Javelin as the ball just rolls on, and it's the counter attack from Crystal Palace now. Once again, the defense from Crystal Palace is good. They've been doing it right. As Khalid Asmail there clears the ball well. For Navin Jude. Throwing for Javelin now. Right outside the box. They just have to make sure they get the passes right and they can create opportunity here. But once again, that pass gone into a no man's direction. Live pictures brought to you on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. It's the final couple of weeks of this Dialog Champions League, which have been played over 2 months' time. Crystal Palace once again getting the ball out of the danger zone and sending it to Isaac Abba on the other end. He's just running. He came out and scored a goal in the same manner, but this time he puts in a cross and that's just gone away. And of course, do stay joined with us in the final couple of weeks as well. So as we will bring the live action, because it's going to be a very entertaining 2 weeks of football. As if you have read the preview on the site, it's a toss between Colombo FC, Army and Renown, who will be battling it out for the championship. So do stay joined with us as we will bring the live action of those matches as well. Crystal Palace defense lets Isaac Abba the ball, but Senrat comes way off his mark, running and kicks it over into the other end of the ground. Straight near the feet of Navratna, the ball falls. Isaac Abba here once again. Now he has a chance as Senrat is off the mark, but Senrat gets back to his mark quickly. Crystal Palace with a chance, but that kick did not have the power, but it was a good piece of effort. Javelin on the counter. They need to find that perfect pass. This time they might have a chance, but the defense pressure is even better. Good tussle for the ball there. And now referee blows the foul. It was a clear foul there. Pulling off his shirt. It'll be a free kick in favor of the boys dressed in yellow is Crystal Palace. Throw in for Crystal Palace now. Javelin still not showing any signs of dominance in this game, whereas Crystal Palace have had a lot of possession and they've been putting pressure in their defense and intercepting those passes and through balls, just to make sure that they don't give Javelin an inch of a chance Javelin, of course, they are not coming off a huge psychological advantage. They've been losing in this Super 8 round back-to-back. So they've been under pressure. They've been under pressure even to prove themselves. They can get on to something here, but even today, they missed a couple of chances early on, which was very questionable, considering the experience, the talent of these players. Of course, reminding you about ThePapare, the younger generation of sports. You can find all the photos and articles on www.facebook.com/ThePapare, and also if you can log on to our site ThePapare.com, and you will find a separate section by the name ThePapare, where we extend our services to the younger generation of sports, the future of Sri Lanka. So do stay tuned by ThePapare.com.
After that goal by Crystal Palace and 3-4 chances for Javelin, last 5 to 10 minutes have been not that entertaining, as Isaac Abba turns one man, as I was saying, turns 2 men around and shoots and just past the far post. Javelin clears that away. Rizkan loses his footing, loses the ball as well. But Ruan Siri is there. Hassan back to Jude, who puts that ball out. Rastus to Nandasiri Ekanayaka, tussling with Chamra Disilla. And he's called for a foul for a high elbow once again. Free kick in. Serenat spills it, but gathers it on the second attempt. Poor control by Hassan. Gives an opportunity once again. Cross towards the far post, no one there, but Erastus recovers it. Gives it to Shamil. Shifan. Throw in for Palace. Erastus. Cross in. Hassan heads it back out. It's all been Crystal Palace keeping possession of the ball, passing it around. It's wave after wave of Crystal Palace attacks. Rizwan. Ruan Siri. Chamara. Sali. Just over 30 minutes gone in this match. Crystal Palace leading 1-0 as the ball over the defense for Rizkan Pfizer, but he's unable to get on the end of it. Shamil. Erastus. Francois. Rauzan on the left. The two youngsters, the two wingers. Rauzan on the edge of the box, lays it off for Eba. And Rizwan has fouled Isaac Eba. Gives away a free kick in dangerous position.
As the referee sets everyone for that free kick, it's indeed a dangerous position, as Nawad said. But this time the ball doesn't go past the defense lineup. The ball isn't lucky enough to fly and sail over them. So good piece of defense there. But it was a needless foul by Javelin. And now Isaac Eba will walk on to the corner. It's corner time for Crystal Palace. They're already leading this game by 1 point, courtesy of that man who was just on the screen for you. Isaac Eba, who came off with a blinder in those first couple of minutes. The sun just hides beneath the clouds, but the heat doesn't seem to go off. So still Javelin doesn't seem dominating this game. Rather, they've not settled themselves down completely. It's been Crystal Palace who's been bringing on attacking possessions one after the other. And even now they are in the attacking half, looking for options, trying to build another possession. It's been real good football by them, centering Isaac Eba and putting him up front and getting those passes to him. Despite the defensive positions that's lying ahead. This time the ball sails over straight into Isaac Eba. But defense comes in front of him and tries to block away. And it's a successful one as Javelin will get a free kick, and now the ball in the counter. That's the Crystal Palace coach who was just on the screen for you. Or Deva Sagaya, coach for Crystal Palace.
Good bit of play there by Crystal Palace on the left. It was Erastus persisting with it, putting in the ball. But Javelin not giving any time for Crystal Palace to take the shot. Rizkan Faiza now puts the ball to Navin Jod. His cross is intercepted. Still Javelin has it. Faiza, the captain. One city. Malak Pereira. Faiza with effort. Straight at Navaratna. Good 1-2 play here by Crystal Palace, not allowing Javelin defenders to get onto them. Rauzan now puts in a ball to Abba, but he's offside once again. Hassan with some space. Francois comes around. Ball to Naveen. He's offside now. Ekanayaka inside the box. His cross is a way over. Now Francois on the right. Tussling with Munir Saleh, and Munir Saleh does well.
It's the final 5 minutes in play without added time. So it's the final chances for Javelin in this half if they want to get on that equalizer. And once again, the skipper missing that opportunity there. And Isaac Abba going for a close tussle with the ball, but just stopped his way as the referee blew the whistle.
Ball to Afam Akram. Cuts inside. But Francois not giving the chance for Afam Akram to get into the box. Puts the ball out a corner for Javelin. Now Ratna comes out and punches it. Hassan now turns one man on the edge of the box. But Ratnayaka clears it. Abba has it. Gives it to Shamil. Crystal Palace piling men forward. Just 4 in for Javelin. Abba. Now to Shifan. And a good sliding tackle by Ravin Kumar. Munir Saleh has it, looking for options, gives it to Hassan. Goes past Francois. Pfizer 1-2 with Malaka Pereira, blocked away. Akram. Runs it to Hassan. Saleh. Jude. Comes inside, puts in a cross. Pfizer was offside, but he gets into tangle with Ranganavaratna.
Ratna is on the ground. He doesn't seem fine. As I'm going to remind you about the ThePapare Light Passion Redefined. We cover all your sporting events of corporates and institutions. You just have to send us your request email to editor@thepapare.com, or you can simply call us on 077 333 0088, which is our hotline. The ThePapare Light Passion Redefined sporting events of corporates and institutions. We will cover your sporting extravaganzas, whatnot, and what more.
Play restarts. Crystal Palace has the ball. Shifan. Francois. Shamel. Erastus. Gives it to Rauzan. Ball into the box for Abba. Keeper comes out. Decoys. Is run and the ball goes out. And that's half time here at the CRNFC Super 8 encounter of the Dialog Champions League 2015. Crystal Palace leading 1-0 courtesy of a goal by Isaac Abba in the early minutes. Turning one man, coming into the box, rifling past Dhammika Senarath at the near post. And it has been all Crystal Palace who has been creating the chances, keeping possession and territory. But Javelin had the opportunities. 3, in fact, 2 one-on-one chances for Afam Akram, shooting straight at the Ranga Navaratna. One which was saved by Navaratna of Malaka Pereira, and another by Rizkan Pfizer. As it ends at halftime, it's 1-0 in favor of Crystal Palace. So do join us again in another 15 minutes time for the second half of Javelin versus Crystal Palace, live and exclusively on your number one sports hub, www.thepapare.com.
Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash. Money in your mobile. Now transact with over 14 million Easy Cash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wifi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Wi-Fi, go Dialog.
Dialog Self-Care app is Sri Lanka's first and only award-winning app and is the best in the region with trilingual support. So we further improved the app to give more power and control to you. Even more powerful now, with over 50 dialogue services at your control anytime, any place, in your own preferred language. New services for Club Vision members. Step onto the world of self-care possibilities. Download now for free.
This is iPhone 6s. Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger. So you can peek into stuff. And pop stuff open, which changes how you play a song. Read a text. Read an email. Read the news. Wait, you read the news?
Yep.
Of course you do. Now you can change apps like this. Pay at more places like this. And the new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of tortellini.
Here are some images of tortellini.
Maybe get takeout? The camera shoots 4K video now, which changes how your movies look. Nice. Even selfies have changed. Now your screen is the flash. That's gonna get like 1 million likes.
Thanks.
Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them. So yeah, that's what's changed.
Dialog Self-Care app is Sri Lanka's first and only award-winning app and is the best in the region with trilingual support. So we further improved the app to give more power and control to you. Even more powerful now, with over 50 dialogue services at your control anytime, any place, in your own preferred language. New services for Club Vision members. Step onto the world of self-care possibilities. Download now for free.
Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Set talk time, SMS, and data quotas to match your style and enjoy the full potential of your mobile package. It's my plan from Dialog. Absolute power to you.
To create your own plan, visit www.dialog.lk/myplan or call 1777 for more information.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. And
Serving over 240 million customers across Asia. Axiata, advancing Asia.
Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash, money in your mobile.
Now transact with over 40 million EasyCash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today.
Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wifi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Wi-Fi, go Dialog.
Dialog Self-Care app is Sri Lanka's first and only award-winning app and is the best in the region with trilingual support. So we further improved the app to give more power and control to you. Even more powerful now, with over 50 dialogue services at your control anytime, any place, in your own preferred language. New services for Club Vision members. Step onto the world of self-care possibilities. Download now for free.
This is iPhone 6s. Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger. So you can peek into stuff. And pop stuff open, which changes how you play a song. Read a text. Read an email. Read the news. Wait, you read the news?
Yep.
Of course you do. Now you can change apps like this. Pay at more places like this. And the new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of tortellini.
Here are some images of tortellini.
Maybe get takeout? The camera shoots 4K video now, which changes how your movies look. Nice. Even selfies have changed. Now your screen is the flash. That's gonna get like 1 million likes.
Thanks.
Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them. So yeah, that's what's changed.
Dialog Self-Care app is Sri Lanka's first and only award-winning app and is the best in the region with trilingual support. So we further improved the app to give more power and control to you. Even more powerful now, with over 50 dialogue services at your control anytime, any place, in your own preferred language. New services for Club Vision members. Step onto the world of self-care possibilities. Download now for free.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. And the dreams that you tend to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
Serving over 240 million customers across Asia. Axiata, advancing Asia.
Hello, welcome back on www.thepapare.com. Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub as the second half action kicks off from CRNFC in this match between Crystal Palace and Javelin. Of course, the story out from here is that Crystal Palace is leading this match 1-0 courtesy of Isaac Abba, who came and scored off a blinder right outside the box during the first half. And since then, Javelin, they have not been up to their task. They have not been playing good football. Just creating chances, but failing to find that perfect finishing combination is what they have been lacking through the entire first half. And hopefully they will put on a better game in this final 45 minutes of play, which is the second half of the game, as Javelin finds the ball in control with them. They did create chances, they did create possessions, but that perfect finishing line is what they have been missing, and it's been pretty disappointing, all those possessions just going into waste. But on the other hand, Crystal Palace, they were good in having a lot of possession, but this time around Mohamed Hassan with the ball for Javelin, right outside the box there, but once again intercepted by Crystal Palace. Coach, of course, not very happy with his performance there. That's very well off the screen for you. And now a close tussle for the ball, but the Javelin defender getting the better out of it that time. But the rebound ball is good. Crystal Palace, they still have the ball here, right outside the box. A good chance created early in the second half, and it was a good opportunity for Isaac Abba, who just came inside the box, but he missed to turn around and find touch in that ball. Referee calls off for a foul, and it'll be a free kick for Javelin. 2 minutes gone into this half, early minutes. Javelin, they have ample time in their hands to settle in and play a good game of football and to score that equalizer and even to find that extra goal and win this match. But the story of their Super 8 round has not been the best. They've been losing encounters. And reminding about tomorrow, it's going to be Colombo FC versus Navy and Army versus Renown. 3 teams out of the 4 teams are eyeing for the championship of this Dialog Champions League, except Sri Lanka Navy. So do stay joined with ThePapare.com as we will bring the live action from that too, live from Sugatadasa Stadium at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It will be 2 classic encounters. Of course, Renown versus Army would be an encounter worth watching. Nevertheless, Colombo FC too, they need to win this encounter to make sure they are safely over the land. Two important matches at Sugatadasa Stadium tomorrow, starting off at 3 o'clock. Do stay joined with ThePapare.com as Javelin now gets the ball into the attacking half. Once again, the defense is on point by Crystal Palace.
Javelin in the second half have made a tactical move. Rizkan Faizer moving up front from the middle. Malaka Pereira to the right, and Naveen Jude has dropped back to the midfield position. Shifan, Rastas, Chamra clears it to Hassan. Chamra, Saleh, ball over the defense, but Navaratna comes out and sends Rauzan on the attack. Francois, Jude doing well, and he is fouled by Charita Ratnayaka, and looks like it will be the first yellow card for today.
That's the first yellow card of the match. The foul was caused to Naveen Jude, one of the youngest players in the javelin outfit, hailing from Royal College, Colombo. It's a free kick time for javelin. Probably one of those rare chances they get. They've been creating chances, but that finishing line wasn't there. So if they can manage to get the perfect sense out of this set piece, they can perhaps find the equalizer, which is very important, as they've been losing a lot of matches and they can't afford to lose this one as well. And this time the kick is very rash. It goes all the way. Sails out of the ground actually. Not the best of the free kicks that you could expect. Just pressure piling up from all the past matches, and even today their performance was not the best. It's quite surprising. They were really in good form during the group stage, but coming into the Super 8s, they've just lost that out of nowhere. And since then, they've been dreaming a nightmare. Reminding you about the ThePapare.com's social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Of course, on SoundCloud as well. We are 24/7 news up, targeting both international and national news, so you can catch us all the sporting news that's happening around the globe and around the island nation on your number one sports hub, www.thepapare.com. Follow us on our social media platforms and be updated as the throw-in from Crystal Palace comes good. And the ball just rolls over the sideline. Still 30 plus minutes in hand for Javelin if they want to make a difference in this game. But their body language doesn't seem to be in a positive sense. Wonder what was the talk in the dressing room during half time. Crystal Palace with a clear chance here.
Munir Saleh. Javelin still has possession. Poor control there, but the ball has gone out. Free kick for CR. Sali to take it. Gives it to Ravin Kumar. He's opposite right back. Ball into the box. A good ball. Afam Akram. He blazes that effort across the goal. Once again, another opportunity falling for Afam Akram.
Afam Akram, he's been having a nightmare in the game today. Missed a real good opportunity in the first half and coming back into the second half as well. He just put on a rash cross there. He had space, he had time. He just has to make sure that he makes those perfect decisions in getting touch with the football, but he seems to be failing. Not good signs for a team under pressure, such as Java Lane. That will just boost up the confidence of their counterparts, as once again Java Lane here with a chance right outside the box. But the defense by Crystal Palace is on point, putting pressure right behind the man, making sure you just don't get any space to do all your footwork and be the defender. And now the support defense comes and they intercept the ball. Crystal Palace here with the ball. Trying to bring it into their attacking half, and they do so. Gets a long ball in to Isaac Abba. One-on-one, Isaac Abba with a chance straight into the hands of Senrat. Doesn't get quite hold of that ball. He was deemed off the defense.
Rizkan chested. Puts it into the path of Afam Akram, who still has it. Pushed away, still going, but Crystal Palace turns over ball. Rizwan to Madharuan Sere. To Kumar. Kumar with another good cross into the box. Headed back out. Jude. Saleh. Saleh still has it. Gives it to Akram. Akram with some space. Puts in a low cross. Blocked away. Still Java Lane. Good minutes of play here for Java Lane, and Naveen Jude tries a volley going just over the crossbar.
And we have a player down on the ground as the referee calls on for the physio to attend. As I'll remind you about all the photos and videos that are published on ThePapare.com are available for purchase at reasonable rates. You can send us your request email to editor@ThePapare.com, or you can simply call us on 077 333 0088, which is our 24/7 hotline. The number on the screen, 077 333 0088, or the email address editor@ThePapare.com is where you should send us your request. All the photos and videos are available for purchase at reasonable rates that are published on ThePapare.com. Words exchanged between two players as the Crystal Palace player will be attended by the physio of the sideline, and referee just advising the boy dressed in red on the screen for you to keep your cool and keep your calm and play a good game of football. It's just pressure and frustration kicking out. They've not been performing as they've been expecting.
Crystal Palace සහ Java Lane අතර තරඟයේ විනාඩි 58ක් කොස් අවසන්. Crystal Palace කණ්ඩායම ගෝල 1-0ක් වශයෙන් ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. පළමු භාගයේ මුල් විනාඩි කිහිපයේදී අයිසැක් ඇබා ලබාගත් ගෝලය ජාවලින් කණ්ඩායමට අවස්ථා කීපයක්ම හිමි වුණා පළවෙනි භාගයේ. අෆා මක්‍රම් අවස්ථා දෙකක්. ඒ වගේම මාලක පෙරේරා එක අවස්ථාවක් අහිමි කරගත්තා. විශේෂයෙන් හොඳ අවස්ථා දෙකක් අෆා මක්‍රම් හට ලැබුණා. දැල් රකින්නව පමණයි පසු කරන්න තිබ්බේ. නමුත් ඔහු කෙලින්ම ඔහුගේ පහර දැල් රකින්න වෙතටම යොමු කරා. දෙවන භාගයේදී ජාවලින් කණ්ඩායම පළමු භාගයට වඩා ඉතා හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. නමුත් ෆ්‍රාන්ස්වා ක්‍රිස්ටල් පැලස් කණ්ඩායමට දඬුවම් පහරකට අවස්ථාවක්. නමුත් විනිසුරුවරයා නිෂ්ප්‍රභා කරනවා. රෙවින් කුමා නවින් ජූඩ් පන්දුව නායක රිස්කාන් ෆයිස වෙත. මාලක පෙරේරා හොඳ පන්දුවක්. නමුත් ක්‍රිස්ටල් පැලස් කණ්ඩායමේ ශිෆාන් මොහමඩ් ෆ්‍රාන්සෝ නන්දසිරි ඒකනායක වෙත. ඒකනායක රැස්ටර්ස්. නමුත් බෝලය ක්‍රීඩාංගණයෙන් ක්‍රීඩා පිටියෙන් ඉවතට ගොස් තිබෙනවා. අෆා මක්‍රම් සාලිගේ පන්දුව ඉතා ලෙහෙසියෙන් ක්‍රිස්ටල් පැලස් තවන් වෙත නතු කර ගන්නවා. ඒක නායක ශිෆාන් නිදහස් පහරක් ක්‍රිස්ටල් පැලස් කණ්ඩායම වෙත. ඔවුන් ඉක්මනින් එය ගන්නවා. ඒක නායක ඉරස්ටස් වෙත. හොඳ පන්දුවක් ගෝලය හරහා. නමුත් ඒ අයිසැක් ඇබා පසු කර යනවා. ක්‍රිස්ටල් පැලස් කණ්ඩායමේ ශිෆාන් මොහමඩ් නායකයා ආබාධ තත්වයකට ලක්ව තිබෙනවා.
Skipper down on the ground for Crystal Palace. He doesn't seem real fine. He's just holding his knee there as the physio attends. And that's the story out from here. This is 17 minutes so far in the second half. He's not really favouring the boys dressed in red, Java Lane. It's not been their day clearly. Afar Makram, we are in the number 6 jersey, missing a lot of chances. Two of those chances were clearly shots at goal, but he failed to capitalize on them, failed to find the perfect touch, and hence the difference in the scoreboard. Crystal Palace leading this game by a goal, courtesy of Isaac Eba, who scored with a beautiful piece of play during the first half. And once again, the referee blows the whistle as the game recommences. Still, there's a lot of time remaining in the clock for Java Lane to come back and score that equalizer. Afar Makram now going all alone and gets across inside the box, but the pass doesn't really carry through as it's intercepted on the way by a defender. And now once again Crystal Palace with a chance here in the attacking half, but referee calls on for foul. Free kick to Isaac Abba, the man on the screen. He's the person who scored the goal and who's been playing good minutes of football. Straight into the box and headed away by a Javelin defender as Mohammed Hassan finds a touch with the ball. Racing down the ground, finding touch into their attacking half, but the ball just went on to the opposite direction as Crystal Palace now gets hold of it in control. Since the first half, it's been Crystal Palace who's been dominating this game with a lot of possession. But Javelin did create really good chances in comparison with Crystal Palace, but they lack that finishing line, which has been the point today, the turning point for Javelin.
Javelin risk on Faisal Hassan. His intended pass to Malaka Pereira goes out. Ekanaika to Francois. Shifan looking for options now. Gives it to once again Ekanaika. Ball over the defense. Headed back out by Kumar. Naveen Jude. Hassan. Chamara. Munir Saleh. Akram. He tumbles over his own foot. Revin Kumar. Seems to have been a handball by Rauzan. And looks like Javelin are readying a change. It's number 14, Mohammad Abdullah, who didn't play in that last match due to a hamstring injury. By the looks of it, he'll be replacing Malaka Pereira. No, it'll be the captain who will be replaced. Rizkan Faiza is going off with a slight hobble. And Mohammad Abdullah coming on. Good sportsmanship there shown by Crystal Palace. It was a horrible decision by the referees. Both the main referee and the linesman getting things all tangled up. I don't know where the federation finds these referees from. A disgrace, actually. And now a clear handball is not given.
Horrible decision making here by the referees, and the crowd of course not really happy. Clearly handball is not also given, and earlier in that possession making a rash decision. All the couple of referees, both the main referee and the assistant referee, tangling everything. It's all the federation to blame too. As the officials of this tournament, they should have the responsibility of having the proper referees with the proper knowledge. And despite everything, the game continues.
Rizwan gives the ball, heads it out. Ravin Kumar going after it. A foul committed by Shifan. Now the substitute puts in a cross. Just rolling on the crossbar and going out. That was Mohammad Zaid, the substitute. Now Ruansere. Afam Akram tries a cross, but he is fouled. Madhav Ruansiri to take the free kick. Short one, Hassan fires it well over. Now Rauzan trying to find Zaid. Leaves it to Abba. Try opportunity here. Tries a shot. And gets that second goal. Almost a carbon copy of that first goal he took. Coming on the right hand side. Cutting back in. And sliding it past the keeper. No chance there.
Easy pickings for Isaac Abba. So that's 2 goals on him today. 2-0. Crystal Palace are leading this game despite the errors in refereeing, which is very disappointing in the players and the team's view. As players recommence, the body language of the Javelin boys not the best. They are just seems as if they are just playing the game for the sake of playing. But right now, getting the ball just outside the box and putting across, and Navaratna making no mistake, coming and collecting it. Quick ball out now, but gets a good interception. And Javelin once again in the offense. Good rebound ball by Javelin now. Gets across in to the box, but the defense is on point once again. This time straight in the hands of the goalkeeper Navaratna. He makes no mistake, and the goal kick sails over right near the half line. As the Crystal Palace now gets hold of it. Looping ball over. Clear chance here, 1-on-1. Is this the third goal for Crystal Palace that they've been looking? Now the defense sets on. And that shot at goal is really good, but Senarath making no mistake, just stretching his hand out a bit and sending it over. Saving the day, rather saving the dignity of the club. 2-0 it has been, and Javelin with all the pressure on them. Losing games, poor performance. They've not been able to come up and click through and come up with their A-grade performance today.
There's going to be a change. Number 3 coming off and number 13 coming on for Javelin. Number 3, that's Ravin Kumar, who's going off. And 13, Lagaraj Dagish. Ravin Kumar not had the best of games today. After being at fault for the first goal, he has played well, but not his best, as Shamil now has the ball. Gives it to Zaid. Puts the ball towards the other flank. Rauzan tries a shot. Just going over the crossbar. Once again in the last 5 or so minutes, Crystal Palace have threatened after taking that first goal. Second goal actually. Just 12 minutes plus injury time to be played. And after getting 3 or 4 opportunities early in the first half, Javelin have never threatened to score any goals, as Shifan now has the ball. Francois Rastos. Dagish intercepts. Mill to Rauzan. It'll be a corner for Crystal Palace, but before that, they'll be making a change. Shamil Hilmi coming off, and in his place is number 14 for Crystal Palace. It's Mohammad Shimak who is coming on. The 15-year-old giving the opportunity to impress. He played in that 2-all drawn match against Army. Came on as a substitute as Dagish heads it. Rizwan clears it towards Abdullah. Abdullah looking for options, gives it to Rizwan again. Afam Akram intercepts and gets that first goal for Javelin. Brilliant play there. Buddhika Sampath taking too much time, and Afam Akram coming in between, heading that ball, and Ranganavaratna charging forward. He is unable to prevent Afam Akram from chipping the ball over. It's just under 10 minutes to go, plus injury time. Javelin have got that goal. Let's see if they can mount a comeback. Now Abdullah on the right inside the box, puts in a cross. Bit too much for the onrushing Malaka Pereira and Afam Akram, but still Javelin has the ball. Ruan Sire. Shamar Disilla, who has come off his post, tries an effort, tries to curl it past the far post. Just going away. Afam Akram on the left now. Of Buddhika Silva gets a corner. There's some urgency now shown by Javelin. They sense another goal is around the corner. Afam Akram takes the corner towards the far post. Header by Ruan Sere. Past the far post. Now Dougie is on the left. Sampath clears it. Another questionable decision by the linesman on the far end. Flagging Hassan offside. Free kick for Javelin. Final 5 minutes. Chamara De Silva has moved up front. Dagish. Throw in for Javelin once again. Ruan Siri has the ball. Goes past one. Puts in a cross. Headed back out by Silva. Jude. Asked out now. Opportunity here for Crystal Palace. Charita Ratnayaka bombarding forward. But Rizwan is the man who clears that away. Afam Akram releases. Malak Pereira on the left now. One-on-one against Francois. Francois blocks it away. It'll be 2 minutes of injury time to be played. Final 2 minutes for Javelin to eke out a equalizer.
The final 2 minutes of play as it goes on. I'll remind you about ThePapare, the sports platform reserved for the younger generation of sports. You can log on www.thepapare.com and find ThePapare on the website, extending our services to the younger generation, the future of Sri Lankan sports. And now Javelin with a clear chance here, boosted up with confidence with that goal scored. Afam Akram finally clicking it through and scoring that beautiful goal since Navratna came off his mark. But now Isaac Abba here, the two-time goal scorer for Crystal Palace, getting out of danger. Crystal Palace with the ball right inside the box, puts across into the other side, and that time the ball just rolls over. In a second of an eye, this game has turned out to be a very competitive game with that goal scored. That was the boost of confidence that Javelin was looking for the entire first and three-quarter of the second half, to be precise. But right now they might be a bit late. It's just the final 2 minutes in play as once again Javelin tries an effort. Afam Akram, the goal scorer. The coach not really happy with the positions of the rest of the players as they get the throw in now. Right in front of the box, 25 yards out. Javelin in the attacking half, looking for options, trying to score that equalizer in this final couple of seconds of play. It's injury time, the added extra time that is on play. Full time is already done. A match that is filled with comedy of errors as the referee blows the full time. That's it, it's all over for Java Lane. Crystal Palace wins this match comfortably 1-2, courtesy of 2 goals by Isaac Abba, who scored in the first half and the second half respectively, and of course Zafar Makram, who missed a host of opportunities during the 3/4 minutes of the game, finally finds a touch and scores a goal to save the dignity of the club. It's been a comedy of errors this game, a lot of refereeing made wrong decisions made by the referee, a lot of questionable decisions made by the referee. Of course that's all to blame is the Football Federation in looking for these referees, making sure that they get responsible people wearing the jersey and refereeing the game out for the players out there. It's been a disappointing effort by Java. Nevertheless, they've been piling up with pressure, and it's another loss in this Super 8 round for them in the Dialog Champions League. Do stay joined tomorrow as well, because we will bring in the live action of the Army versus Renowned match and Colombo FC versus Navy match. 3 teams out of those 4 teams are tying up for the Champions League title. And those two matches will be classic encounters and all important matches. So do stay joined with ThePapare.com as we will bring the live action from Sugatadasa Stadium tomorrow, starting off at 3 o'clock in the evening. And with that, we'll be wrapping up today's live coverage of Crystal Palace versus Java Lane. My name is Lelumem, together with Nawad Vijay Vikrama. Over and out for ThePapare.com, sharing the passion.
Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash, money in your mobile. Now transact with over 14 million EasyCash customers via Dialog, Etisalat and Hutch. Dial #111# to register today.
Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wifi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Wi-Fi, go Dialog.
Dialog Self-Care app is Sri Lanka's first and only award-winning app and is the best in the region with trilingual support. So we further improved the app to give more power and control to you. Even more powerful now, with over 50 dialogue services at your control anytime, any place, in your own preferred language. New services for Club Vision members. Step onto the world of self-care possibilities. Download now for free.
This is iPhone 6s. Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger. So you can peek into stuff. And pop stuff open, which changes how you play a song. Read a text. Read an email. Read the news. Wait, you read the news?
Yep.
Of course you do. Now you can change apps like this, pay at more places like this, and the new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of tortellini.
Here are some images of tortellini.
Maybe get takeout? The camera shoots 4K video now, which changes how your movies look. Nice. Even selfies have changed. Now your screen is the flash. That's gonna get like 1 million likes.
Thanks.
Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them. So yeah, that's what's changed.
Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Set talk time, SMS, and data quotas to match your style and enjoy the full potential of your mobile package. It's my plan from Dialog. Absolute power to you.
To create your own plan, visit www.dialog.lk/plan or call 1777 for more information.
serving over 240 million customers across Asia. Axiata, advancing Asia.